Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching this video. Today we're going to be working on our bathtub handles. One handle really, and that is the cold handle right here. What's happening is it continues to turn when we try to turn it off. See that? It just keeps on turning like that. So that's our problem, and sometimes it will keep leaking or dripping. Right before I started making the video, there was no dripping. So I guess eventually it will turn off if you continue to turn it enough. However, most people that use the bathtub here or the shower don't do that, and so it continues dripping sometimes all day. So to fix it, what we're going to do is we're going to take the knob off. And of course there's a little cap here and a screw, so I'll go ahead and get that off. I'll show you what we're going to replace, or the replacement part we're going to use. So here's a look at the part we're going to be replacing. At least one of these will be that part. So I have two of them. I have a small one. This is Danco or Danco, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's universal, and as you can see it says small acrylic handles with adapters. Here's a larger one. This is probably the handle or knob we're going to use. It's large acrylic handles with adapters. Fits any faucet. So the most important part of the kit is this piece right here. Both the large and the small have the same adapter. We have Allen wrenches that came with both the kits. And you simply just screw them onto the cartridge stem. I'll show you that later, but it will grab in there, clamp down when you screw the top and the bottom, and as you should be able to see, that will grip pretty well, I think, and we shouldn't have any trouble once that's clamped down there. We shouldn't have any spinning like we have right now, so I think that'll solve our problem. We'll see. There could be something else that's causing it to drip, but as far as the continuous turning, I think this should work out. Here's a spacer that goes on this. Here's a larger one, and I could just remove that and put this one in place. If I have to size it, if this one's too big, that one's too small, then this stuff is like a hard composite plastic, and you can just cut it, just mark it and cut it pretty easy with like a hacksaw. So we'll see how it fits with just this size right here, spacer. I took the old handle off to match it up. It's going to be closer to the larger size, so we'll go with the larger handle. The screw though that holds it on is small, so we'll have to go with the smaller screws. That'd be much too big. So we can mix and match here. If you're wondering which kit to buy, you can just size it up, maybe take a picture, or even take the handle off and take it to the hardware store, and that maybe give you some idea. With the handle off, everything removed, here's what I want the stem to look like before I put the new part on. And I have not turned the water source off to this, so if I were to take pliers and grip that, I could just turn it on and water would come on out of the faucet. Now if I remove the stem here, then I will definitely need to turn the water source off, or turn the water off at the house, wherever that might be at, wherever your cutoff is going to be at. We shouldn't have to do that for this repair. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this adapter, we're going to put it on the very end there. If I bottom it out, it looks like it's going to go right in the middle there. I don't want that. I want it to grip right there on the end. So I'll hold it with one hand, then I'll start screwing the Allen screws tight, alternate sides. If you have 2 Allen wrenches, you can do it with both hands. I do have a second one, but I don't think I'm going to do that until I really want to tighten it. Okay, so I've got both of them just snug for now. Try to get it square as we possibly can on the end. And we're going with the one that was already in there as far as the spacer goes. What I want to do now is I want to get my flange and test and see if that's the right size. So here's the flange, and it's going to screw in right over that. Okay, so that's looking pretty good as far as the spacer goes. Let's try the handle. Now you have some grooves in here. See those grooves right there at the top and at the bottom? Those are going to go right in here, the slots. And what we're looking for is the handle to be pretty close here. If it's hitting here, then we're going to have a larger spacer. Alright, so I'll get this lined up and get right back. Okay, there we go. Okay, good, very good. So see, I've got enough room, it's not hitting. It would be nice if it was right, right there at this flange. But that gap is not bad at all. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and tighten this up more. I'm going to use 2 Allen wrenches to do that. So I've got the one that they provided, the Allen wrench, and I've got this Dollar Tree one that I have. I'm going to use, can't read what number that is right now. I'll try to leave that in the description. But I'm going to use this one for the top, this one for the bottom, and I'm just going to turn them both at the same time clockwise. That is really gripped on there. That should be good enough. That should not have a free spin like it did before. Alright, so now I'll put the handle in place. We can do our screw. This is the old screw. I'll just go ahead and use it since I know that it fits. If it didn't match up, then I would, I could put one of the longer screws in. And if you absolutely have to, you could probably cut one of those screws to size again with a hacksaw. Okay, let's take the new cap for the cold water, put that in place. Let's try it out for the first time. Okay, so yeah, it's not free spinning again like it did before, I should say. I expect that dripping to stop, and we should be good. Let's give it a second. I'll pause. So our faucet is no longer dripping anymore. It's been a while, like a minute or so since I paused. Handle's turning good. It's not stripping out anymore. We should be good. That's the Danco Fits Any Fossil universal handles, large acrylic, and then you've got the small acrylic. Thanks for watching. I hope it's been helpful. Until next time, have a nice day out there. Take care.